Are you guys ready?
No.
You guys want to do like one big fart noise to get out of your system?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
No, like on recording.
No, let's just get it out of our system. 1, 2, 3. Good. No one actually wants to do it. There we are. All right, guys. Welcome to Homework Helper 9.3. That was I'm doing this live with my 5th period class. The very first section here is we're talking about interpreting data from scatter plots. And so what we're looking here is we're going to be comparing two pieces of information. One of it's going to be our x-axis and the other is going to be our y. Whatever's given first, we're just going to assume is our x-axis because we go in alphabetical order. So in this case, our x-axis is going to be shoe size, and our y-axis is going to be height. And then what we're being asked is if, according to this graph, if we think there is a relationship. And the thing about thinking if something is true is you have to use evidence to prove that it's true. So when we're looking at this here, we kind of see it resembles a line. It is not an actual line. But what we have here is we have a positive relationship. As shoe size goes up, height goes up. Right? When we have a small shoe size, we have a small height. When we have a medium shoe size, we have a medium height. And when we have a high shoe size, we have a high height. So we would say, yeah, there's a relationship. And we would say that the reason, relationship, me and my shoes, they got a relationship. All right, the reason we would say that there's a relationship is because as one goes up, the other goes up. Number 2 here is significantly different though, because when we look at this, it's talking about left-handedness, handedness. I don't even know how to graph handedness, and birth weight. And when we look at our graph, it doesn't look like a line. It looks, I mean, that kind of looks like a line, but that kind of looks like a line, and that kind of looks like a line. So it doesn't look like there's actually a relationship here. So we would say, no, there's no relationship. Because we can't see a pattern. Cool. Let's turn the page. So now we're doing two-way frequency tables. Here's the data from Mr. Austin's 10-point quiz. Students need to score a 6 or better to pass the quiz. And we have all this information. So we're going to make a two-way frequency table that shows how many students passed the quiz and how many students failed. So if we need a score of 6 or better, we can figure out how many in first period passed. So I see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 passed. And that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 failed, which means I should have a total of 19. Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20, so I messed up somewhere. Where did I mess up? Oh, I missed this 3. Thank you. Okay, so that's 8 that failed and 20. So what I did there was just check my work. Something you may want to do on occasion. Just saying. All right, so now that I've done that, you'll do the same thing for second period, you'll do the same thing for third period, and that'll be your frequency table, and you can start to answer these questions. When we go down to number 6, though, it asks for the relative frequency. And the relative frequency means we're going to write this as a percentage of the total. So whatever this total ends up being, actually let's calculate the total real fast. So this is 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 15. So our total is 15 plus 15 is 30 plus 20 is 50. We know that our total is 50. There's 50 total students. So this is going to end up being 100% because this is going to be 50 out of 50. Now to calculate what first period is, the first period passed, we're going to do 12 divided by 50 to figure out what the percentage is. And 12 divided by 50 is going to be 24%. So what we're going to write here is 24%. Likewise, the number that failed originally was 8, so that's going to be 16%. And the total number of students in first period is 20. So that's going to be 40% of 50. Okay? So each of these, when we're talking about the relative frequency, we're always putting it over 50. Whatever values we got, we'll divide by 50, convert them into a percentage. And I think that's it for that one. Let's go ahead and turn the page. Sophie! What are you doing, Sophie? Sophie surveyed some people. 6th grade students at Reagan Elementary School to find out what TV networks were their favorite. She thought that would be important whether the respondent was a boy or girl, so she recorded her information in the following way. So Sophie planned to use her data to answer the following questions. Are more boys or girls or boys in the 6th grade? And so all we would do is take this, tally it, see what it is, etc., etc. I had a suggestion from somebody. What was it? What did you say? I should do what now? What other one? The percent one? Do we need to go over this percentage one again? Is that not clear? Okay. So let's fill in some more data. So let's look at this. 2nd period, how many passed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people passed. So what is the relative frequency? Well, what percent is 7 of 50? Right? I know so that's what this was asking. So when we look at this down here, I'll do a little foldy, guys. Okay. So I just folded this over here. So what we're going to write here is we're going to write what percentage 7 is of 50. And percentage is always the part over the whole. So in this case, 7 is the part. In this case, 2nd period that passed. 7 is the part, and we're going to divide it by the whole, which is 50 students. Does that make sense? When we do that, we'll get a decimal that says 0.14. And when we get the decimal 0.14, we know to turn that into a percentage. We just move our decimal place over twice to get 14%. Does that make sense? That's how I got all those percentages. So this is going to be whatever this is, over 50, convert to percentage. Okay. I hope that was clear. I hope that helped. Good luck on everything. Ask me any questions. And thank you to my live studio audience. Oh wait, follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, except I don't have an Instagram. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that I can keep making content for you. Go ahead and check out my Patreon at Victor Castorini, and make sure you email me when you're not going to be in class in the morning. Wonka waka.